kill some yeah, we just got a bit of time to kill. And you overthink things you say. What if we're not meant to be? Well, you know what? So what? Make a mistake with me. Nobody goes through this life and does everything perfectly. We're all gonna fail, so you might as well make a mistake with me. And sometimes, baby, when we take a chance that has this much at stake, we look back and in hindsight, what seemed wrong looks more like right. So I say worst case, we'll be left with lots of good memories. This chance we have, it's worth that. So make a mistake with me. And I'm telling you, the right thing to do is make a mistake. Make a mistake. Make a mistake with me. I love that song. So, yeah, I figured I'd just sing that real quick while we wait. Okay, that was weird. We got 2 minutes, though, until it all goes through. Ooh, a costume gotcha is ending, though, for the one I already have. Because I got the Stellar Blade game. I don't plan on getting this one, though. This is, not what I'm gonna do. And for those of you who like to look at the backlogs, we actually don't have part 1 in the backlogs anymore since there were some errors with the stream, so it is unfortunately not on there anymore, which makes me very sad, but it's what it is. But realistically, we don't need it because it is actually a very simplistic event, which I'm happy with. I really am. It really does feel like we've had so much happen the past couple months that I like the chance to decompress and not need to have as much shit go on. It's expiring soon in here. Oh, these. Yeah, so we have about 20 seconds left until hard mode is out. Once the refresh happens, we're gonna head into the event, and we're just gonna go for it real quick. I did think about replaying the base event today, but I am unfortunately just way too goddamn busy. Like, I've got so much shit I'm doing as soon as I end the stream, because I have a lot of things I need to get ready for the next week. In related news, next week, as you guys know, will be a new event, but we are going to be really late on our stream Thursday. Just because of how the work schedule falls and what everything's going on, we're going to be figuring out what's going on, and
You're about to witness my ultimate performance.
We might be on time.
I shall go.
We'll likely be late. I do not know positively what will happen, but we will find out.
This attire, let's test your luck.
I don't really have any statements about the event this week. For those of you who weren't here last week,
looks like I've won this game.
Unfortunately, like I said, we don't have the VODs like we do for every other event that Nikke has ever produced since I started this channel, basically.
My sister.
It's unfortunate. It's what it is. I really did think long and hard about what we were going to do about it, and I just decided this was
I shall go again.
But there's not really much to talk about anyway.
All right, no more fighting. Let's go
a
have
lot
some
of the
fun
event
together.
really was just focused around Prika needing to write a song,
I'm going to finish this quickly
and the
get back to
commander
the
just
warm
kind of helping her
water.
get through the writer's block, which, you know what?
Seems this battle
I
shall
feel on a
drag
personal
on.
level.
The way
Just
I
for those of you
feel
who don't
this
know, I
this
have done a
attire
fair bit of
vexes me.
songwriting myself for fun, and one of which is on the paired channel with just me singing because I still don't know how to play the guitar I own. But we do have it. It is there. It is a,
I'm glad that's all resolved.
what's it called?
Now I need to go wash up again.
Green to Gold.
It'll be okay,
That's
right?
what I have listed. It's just a song I made
tired
about
next.
Thomas Winkler's character from Glory Hammer and transition into Angus Success.
Let's get ready to see Tiki start momentum going.
Maybe one of these days I'll try to find a way to get an instrumental for it. And put that on the channel, sing over it. We'll see. Either way though, I do like songwriting. I like writing in general as well, for
like
those
I've won this
of you
game.
who are aware that I do writing for fun. Mostly fan fictions, little
With you
couple
here,
of
Muse,
original works
I'll be
as
fine.
well. It's just interesting stuff that I do. Anyway, yeah, as a writer I appreciated the writer's block talk. Lord knows I've had my fair share of writer's block ever since I've been
It
busy
seems
with
this
so
battle
much.
shall drag on.
Excuse me, really tired too. But
It looks like I've won this game.
no, it's a very simple event, and like nothing really big progressive story happened. Maybe this hard mode
brings
will
to
get the
mind when I fought beside
confirmation
my
that
sister.
Avastar is risk. Because Avastar did have us talk to Prika on her
shall go
behalf and keep an eye on her while she managed to good.
Give it our all.
So I thought Avastar was from the Inquisitors. So why is an Inquisitor managing a pop group?
I'd say our surface debut went pretty well.
I mean, I guess the Imperium Inquisition could do
shouldn't
such a
get
thing.
hurt.
I think it
It'll
would be
be
kind of
okay,
fucking
right?
terrifying. But I guess if, you know, maybe all their songs are praising the Emperor or the Arch or whatever dystopian setting.
I shall go again.
Oh, I've been doing myself some Warhammer research.
It
Since
looks like
I-
I've won this game.
Now, actually, I do have a Space Wolf's army, which I think
gotta
is
stick
super
to what I
cool and
practiced.
super fun. My friend helps
It seems this battle
by
shall
paying
drag
in the
on.
majority of it and finding a lot of it on Facebook Marketplace.
Let's get ready to see Tiki
So that way
start.
it's a valid, workable
go
army,
again.
and it's a super cool and super
Tired
fun one
vexes me.
for me. Even if it lost its
shall go
first ever
again.
game because my friend likes spreading cover a little weird. Have some 3D print a lot of your minis. Yeah,
I'm glad that's all
I'll
resolved.
be honest, a lot of my
Now I
Space Wolves are
need to go
3D
wash
printed
up
as well,
again.
but
Time to show what steam
I
treatments
do
can
want to get
do.
my hands on official ones just so that way I can use the damn things in an actual Warhammer store, since
Let's
the
get ready
3D
to
printed
see
stuff
Tiki
will
start
get kicked
momentum
out of the
going.
store.
So disappointing.
Like 9 times out of 10 apparently. I've only been inside a Warhammer store once
All right, no more fighting. Let's go
because
have
they
some
gave
fun
me the little
together.
lesson on how to paint them. Which I do have the paintbrushes now
I'll do my
that I
best.
bought, so no, maybe I'll do that later.
Smoothly than I expected.
Eventually I will do that. I've been spray painting primer on them.
Get ready to see Tiki
Last
start
night I just
on.
finished magnetizing all of them, and I also have one of the nice big cases coming in today. So when that gets in, I'm going to put my minis in the case,
It looks like I've won this
and
game.
they'll be ready for me to play games later,
I'll do my
which I
best.
think will be fun.
I shall go again.
Okay, see, that's nice at least. I've been told that there's a local one that my friends go to that's okay if it's 10% printed or proxied. But considering it's like a 50-50 split right now with my army between proxied and
It
printed,
looks like I've won
or not
this
even proxied
game.
and printed, between real and printed, it's not gonna be something I go into anytime soon. Just because if I do go in and I get caught like that, I get banned, and then I don't think I can go back in again. And I'd rather the local not think bad of me. Anyway, we can talk a bit more about this later. For now, though, let's see what we got. Hello, everybody. Good God, yes, Warhammer is an expensive hobby. I have been paying so much for the base. Oh, God damn it. I spent money on primer. I spent money on the case. That case was so fucking expensive. The Facebook Market re-release stuff was like $2 something that my friend paid. Even the printed ones were almost $300 that we went halves on. Then the paintbrushes were like another $30, and I haven't even bought the paints yet. Yeah, Warhammer's an expensive hobby is an understatement. I once heard someone say that the only people GW discriminate against is the poor, and I believe it. Anyway, why is this a Warhammer rant? We have this bloke here. It's been very difficult getting a hold of the 2 stars who've dyed the Ark in a new color. We have a warm welcome to Mint and Prika from TT Star. Yeah, I play Magic too. Trust me, I know about wasting money on a hobby, Slime. And a gacha game. The fact that I have a savings account is a miracle and a testament to my own sheer goddamn willpower for all the expensive hobbies I have. Because I've been a Magic player for like 2-3 years now. Actually, no, I think closer to 4 or 5. It's been a minute since I've gotten into Magic. When was the All Will Be One set released again? Because I got in like right before then, around March of the Machines. Or not March of the Machines, the one... Brothers War, I think? Like around then, Brothers War or for All Will Be One is when I was getting into Magic. So whenever those were is about when I started. And I also, again, have been playing this gacha game since literally the 1.5. Oh, God. I have done Nikke cosplay, specifically for D. Because D, I can get away with doing gender neutral. So, oh, yeah, and again, fucking gacha player here. So, to me, it's a testament to my own dedication and willpower that I still have a savings account. That is not in the negative. Unlike Slimesy. Anyway. A warm welcome to Mint and Prika from TT Star. Hello, we're the Shiny Star duo, Twinkle's Twin Stars Mint. And my restraining order is still pending on her after her event. And I'm Prika. Prika was always my favorite, though. From the Twinkle Twin Star, Twinkle Twinkle, whatever the fuck stars. What a delight to have you two back on the show. Previously, I said your popularity was through the roof, but now you've shot through the roof into space! I wouldn't go that far. This is all thanks to everyone who's been supporting us. Side note, just something that just popped in the head. I don't like this as the saying he's using. You know why? Because they're underground. I would have preferred him say it's all the way to the surface. I feel like that would have been a more naturalistic slang for this type of setting. But this is writing critique at this point. We carry on. I see you're just as humble as ever. In that case, I have a fun question that might be difficult to answer. Can I guess what it is? What my question is? Alright, give it your best shot. The rumors of disharmony between me and Prika. That's what you're curious about, right? Oh. Oh, unfortunately, your guess is incorrect. I thought that one might be a bit too awkward, so I left it out. Oh, wow, really? I don't think that's that awkward. How about you, Prika? You're right. We did fight a lot when we were working on our new album, but I wouldn't say there was any disharmony. You fought a lot. Not a lot, just sometimes. Prika can be so frustrating sometimes. Mint is very stubborn. Ah, that's the face! I love that expression. Hey, don't interrupt me. See? That's how a stubborn person would react. Oh, wow. This is great. TT Star is back with a whole new feel. Hope you'll continue to stay tuned to us. Thank you, everyone, for your support. I might as well let you two run the show. You've clearly become talk show veterans. Now, on to my next question. Okay, that's a weird one because normally when people agree to get interviewed, they're given a list of the questions in advance so that way they can prepare for them. I have had to actually do interview with people, well, yeah, I've had to do some interviews with people, and that's basically standard procedure. I have another friend who did that a lot more, and he helped me understand standard procedure. Thanks for the hard work. Great work, everybody. Preeka and Mint return to the green room. Rustle, rustle. Mint and Preeka begin to pack their bags together. Rustle, rustle. Then they change their clothes together. Good job today. Okay, you know, I kind of liked the other way a bit more, where one was packing, the other was changing, and then vice versa. Granted, I thought they had like the one little changing area, but I mean, I guess this works fine. Good job today. We played off each other really well. Thank you too. Let's take a look at tomorrow's schedule. Okay. Wait, hang on. What's up? We said we'd go to the practice room today. You remembered? Of course. Preeka. Just give me a day off! I'm so tired. Please. Nope, you didn't come to practice yesterday because you were busy napping. It's because I took a nap that I did so well on the show today. Then when are you planning on practicing? I have to keep appearing on music shows throughout the next week. All the more reason to build up our energy. You need to put in some practice too. You don't wanna. Avastar, help. Sorry, but you already agreed to practice. I'll finish packing here. You two go on ahead to the practice room. Thanks, Avastar. Avastar, you traitor. The two stars of a similar color have become one. They now walk the same path. Although it does seem like rumors of disharmony could spring up again at any moment. Yeah. Oh, that's our event. Yeah, it's a nothing burger for a good chunk of it, but I feel like we need nothing burgers in these type of games to keep everything paced well. Because if it's just things, then there's literally nothing to really stop us from getting burnt out. Something that happens to me all the time when I read certain stories where shit just keeps moving and moving and moving. Also, I guess this ended now. Yep, this ended. I was able to get 13 billion on it, so I'll take what I can get. That fight, the fact that I was so busy all fucking weekend did not help me. I literally had like no time to do that. But it's fine. I need to get better at the others, because right now my best is Harvester.
It looks like I've won this game. Another victory for... How do I look now, Prince? Am I beautiful?
Yeah, so that was the hard mode ending. It's not a lot, but it's fine for what it is. And what it is just a chance for us to decompress after an entire goddamn year of everything going on. Or half a year, I guess. We haven't done this for a full year yet. Oh, but I forgot this a couple streams ago, but we do our rolls. I already rolled for Preeka last week on the stream that is unfortunately lost, and in this 20 rolls, we did actually pull her. And not only did we pull her, where is she? Where is she? I don't know why Mint's higher than you, but okay. We were able to get her 1 star last week. I'm not gonna pull for her again just because I want to save the tickets for whatever comes next, since we should be entering summer soon. Instead, since I have a lot of these rolls, I figure we'll do 1 of each of these. I mean, I could get Eve or Raven as well, but I don't really want to since I already have both of them and I don't really feel the need to star them. So let's start with some social points, see what we get. We got gold. Let's see it! Something good, something wonderful. I love it when it's the last
Soldier
one.
FA.
Leave this shop.
Something beautiful.
Soldier E, nice to meet you.
Petroline, okay. Who do we got?
Am I an eye-catching python? Or
Yes.
a viper that can kill?
I'm sorry,
That
what?
depends on you.
I got distracted. Red is such a pretty color. Alright, let's go for these. A little bit of a higher chance, but no golds would be nice to see in a gold, but yeah, we could do a third just for funsies. Can I get a bit of a gold? Okay! Let's see someone great! Place your bets. Who are we gonna see?
Nice to meet you. On it. I need. Oh,
There's a lot of
Soldier
potential.
I need.
Oh, a pilgrim! Who we got? Who we got? Can I get another crown here?
I am a sword.
Even
which
better!
renders asunder. Do not wield me capriciously, for even my handle has a sharp edge.
Oh, Scarlet Black Shadow. Oh, hell yeah. I have a figure of her right now that I absolutely adore. I need to fix the hat, though. Where does that put her at? That's actually... No, that's regular Scarlet. She's not max cord yet, but she's coming close to it.
My strength is still lacking. I must become stronger.
I mean, hey, you just really did by a lot. So now she's 2 away from being max cord. Versus Rouge, who's 1 away from being max cord. I really thought Rouge was going to do it. But I guess D and Naga and Leader were the first 3 for us. In that order, too, which I think is interesting. Just for the funsies. Yeah, because we... I feel like you're not wrong. We've been getting a lot more Pilgrim and Overspec type stuff. But I feel like that's done for a reason. Just because we've been encountering them more in the story. And we've been getting those extra powerful units to creep it up a bit. Personally, yeah, because this is how many Pilgrims have been released in the game. Because I'd have all of them. Which, yeah, because every anniversary we get new Pilgrims, and it feels like we're getting them 2 at a time. Because Dorothy, hi Dorothy, this one was released in 0.5. Because Dorothy was released in 0.5. Where is Red Hood released in year 1, 1.5, and then from 1.5 onward, we've had like 2 Pilgrims released in anniversary event. This anniversary event we technically didn't because we got overspec. But overspec is basically Pilgrims with caveats. And then it just, that's not even talking about all the Pilgrims we've seen in the story that haven't been released yet either. Because we also have the fucking, what's it called? The 4Bs, bunch of the other heretics. There's just a lot that comes out of that, which might be too much, honestly. I do like that we have the old versions of Goddess Squad. Mostly this one. Granted, this one is the strongest, and I'm very happy for having it.
I must say the pattern on these garments.
This one's referring to the gacha. Yeah. Oh, you mean in the gacha? I don't know. I feel like that's more Joe, just a larger pool of them, making their odds a little better overall since they're taking up more of that 4% draw rate. Especially when you're doing it from general pool, since you have the wish list. Because the wish list does increase these odds. Granted, in general, Pilgrim polls, I still think Pilgrim polls feel special. Even if it's not as much as like it used to be back when there were only a handful of them. But I don't know. Maybe Shift Up increases the rates during Annie. Just I doubt it, because I don't think Shift Up can legally fuck with the rates too much. But I don't know, for the release schedule is what I think the most if we keep getting flooded with Pilgrims and the story. But in general, because out of all the Nikke I have, how many do we have here? You don't count because you're, what's it called? So that's 1, that's 2, 5. Doesn't count, doesn't count. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. What's that then? 23, 26, 32, 36. I mean, you get the point by now. There is a good chunk of Pilgrims here, but in comparison to everything, there is a lot of other buffers here around.
Now that I've gotten to know you, you're far
God,
more
I have
thoughtful and
Snowcrane.
splendid than I had heard. I'm very proud of.
I don't know. It might be confirmation bias. It might just be the fact that we've rolled a lot. I don't know. There is a lot of different, what's it called, probabilities and things at play that we're not really thinking of all the time. And yes, I'm buying this pack as soon as I turn off the stream. Freak is my favorite one from PC Star. Shut up. Either way though, that was hard mode. That was just a bunch of me rambling. We will see each other next week when whatever new event comes out. I don't think it'll be summer. I think we have one more event before then. I could be right. I could be wrong. I don't know. But regardless, we are going to have a little bit of a different stream schedule coming up for the next couple weeks just because of how work and other things are stacking up in the schedule. Fortunately for me, I don't schedule streams in advance anyway. I just kind of do it as soon as I physically can get to the Nikke events so you guys can enjoy it with me. So that's the good news and bad news, and I'll roll into one.